just got here. One thing that I forgot is a shovel. This will be fun clearing out our area. Well, finally got out to camp here, but it's still windy. A little bit of a lull right now. Or else I would have started taking videos setting up camp, but I had my tent up in the air like a tent at one point. More than one point. So right now I just did the best that I could, and hopefully tomorrow it'll be less windy, so I can actually set up the tent a bit better. Well, a lot better, because right now it's banked on the inside and outside, just so the wind doesn't pick it up. Here I just got my heater set up, trying to dry off the pants a little bit. I had to bank the inside here. I don't think the dog looks too happy. But yeah, it's just a complete cluster. These vents on this tent keep popping back open. There's just a bit of Velcro. So like that one over there is really weak, so I might have to go sew them up tomorrow. I do have needle and thread with me. But without even turning on the heater, it was substantially warmer in here. But tomorrow I'm gonna have to get right down to the ice here. I did bring it down, but just banking inside and outside it ruined everything. So it's gonna be a rough night anyways, because I don't think the wind will die down much. It was pretty stormy today, as you saw in the videos or previous. So today it's just hunker down. At least I got some snacks and everything else, so I don't have to cook today. So once tomorrow morning comes around, I'll be able to actually get the site set up a bit better. So hopefully tomorrow is a nicer day. If not, I'll just start doing it while it's windy and disconnect each anchor point, which are these guys here on the outside. One thing that I wish these tents had was anchors at the corners. There's no anchors whatsoever, so even if you get wind, it still picks it up. So no matter what, I'm going to have to bank it on the outside. There is two entrances though. There's one there. There's one here. This one's going to be my primary. So like outside here, I am in the boreal forest on the ice. There's my truck there. I'm in the middle of the lake here. So I will be ice fishing tomorrow. Just not today. And I've actually started using the braces for hanging my clothes for drying. I don't know how well it'll work, but I'll find out. Should be a learning experience. I haven't been winter camping or ice fishing really since I was a little kid. And I was pretty outdoorsy when I was a kid. I used to go in lean-tos in the middle of winter, so this doesn't bother me too much because, you know, I'm out of the wind. That's always nice. Just a little bit of snow, and I actually have a heat source, which is nice. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with these Big Buddy heaters. They're fantastic. I had it running for about 2.5 days, both sides full, and I used about 14 pounds of propane in about 2.5 days worth of running. So it's actually super efficient. So running on one tank, which is underneath my bibs here, I should get, I'm thinking maybe, well, at least 5 days minimum. So I don't plan on being out here maybe 4 days. So this is day one. Just wish I would have remembered to bring my shovel and you know, actual winter boots. I'm just wearing some loafers, so be a bit of an adventure anyways. I'll have to dry out my shoes every night, so should be fun. Alright, So I decided to actually scrape down to the ice with my hatchet there, and actually take out the all the snow. And I've actually been scooping from the outside, bringing it in, which is redundant, but I'm warm doing it. Bringing it right down to the ice. And it seems to be working so far. So I'm going to finish off the rest of it. Get the cot set up, get the camp set up here. It's just a lot more laborious than, having a shovel. And then the wind's actually died down, but seems like these things are holding up, the anchors. So I'll check on them tomorrow, and I might be kicking myself. Because knowing my luck, the wind will pick up at night, and then I'll be doing it in the dark at like 3 a.m. But yeah, I've just got this amount left here, so about a quarter left. And then I can get my feet up and get them dry, and dry out my shoes, because I only have the one pair now, so them's the breaks. If I have to, I could just tie some bags around my feet with some old socks and have at her that way too if I need. But yeah, these shoes are definitely soaked. But I am wearing merino wool socks, so they're actually keeping my feet half decently warm while being completely drenched. Like, I imagine I can wring my socks out, no problem. So, I'll be doing that and hanging them up to dry so I can get that nice stink in the air. Should be fantastic. I'll love it. But yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. So it looks like I'll actually get set up tonight the way I expect to be set up. I'm actually on the windy side myself, because she doesn't like wind. So we'll get that set up tonight. I've already assembled my cot, so it's just a matter of getting the air mattress done, my bed set up once this is done. So I'll give you a little tour once it's all done. So I just wanted to talk about double bagging. I just finished clearing out all the snow here, so just drying off my pants there. So double bagging, I actually have dry bags that are pretty thin. They're kind of like a tent material. But there's my sleeping bag, so it stays dry. There's my clothes, so keep them dry in a dry bag as well. So no moisture or anything gets at them during traveling, and then anytime that I open them, other than when I take my sleeping bag out, of course. But if I open up to take clothes out, I take what I need, close it back up, so it always stays dry, especially with this cold weather. If any moisture gets in there, it's going to be in your clothes and not dry. So number one important thing is staying dry, warm, and being sheltered, right? Then also have a bite to eat before bed if it's cold out. It's very warm in here, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, if it's cold out, make sure you eat some food, so your body will start creating heat on its own just from digestion as well. So it's always a good point, especially winter camping. Like I said, like this is all new to me, being in a insulated tent. And then, so I kind of have this place set up. There's my latrine there. That's actually what I used to get rid of all the snow. I haven't used it yet, so I've got my dry bag full of food. So in the summer, I actually hang it from a tree, so bears don't bother me. I do lots of summer camping, just no winter camping. So I'm changing that now. Although this to me is cheating, but that's okay. So yeah, and then I'll be setting up my bedroll here right away. So I've got a cot, so I'm up off the ground. It's only 6 inches, but it's still off the ground. Then I got a foam pad, an air mattress that I'm going to try out. I haven't used it yet. I got it more for summer camping versus winter. But if I have it, why not? It's actually super small too. Wherever I left it. Thought I took it out, but that's okay. Oh, there it is. So this is the size of my insulated or my mattress, my air mattress. It rolls up really small, so it's ideal for hiking. I'm getting too old to sleep on the ground now. She's looking a little happier. She always looks like that though. That's what she looks like. Right, Thea? There you go. Well, I almost made it through. It's a lot tougher than I thought it would be. She's really beautiful out. So pretty. Stormy. It's snowing. It's super windy. Yeah. So, just a little bit more, and then I'll have my water. I'll have a hole for ice fishing. So, the hole flooded my entire shelter with 3 inches of water. I gotta pack up and go. I don't know if this is normal. It was unexpected, that's for sure. So yeah. So I'm not gonna stay dry at all tonight. At all. Like this is insane. Like there's no way I'm gonna be comfortable out here. Even my dog's shivering because she's on the ground. Like what the hell? Like stuff is floating in my shelter. What the hell? Like I have no idea. I've been ice fishing before. I've never seen this. Maybe it was a lake that people ice fished at more frequently or something. I don't know. This is mental. Absolutely mental. Well, packing up. Heading back to town.
1, 2.
Alright, so I got back home. I had to tear down the tent and rip out all the interior pegs because I was soaked and it was minus 23. So it was either risk hypothermia or rip the pegs out. So I ripped them out. So right now I got new grommets. So I'm going to be putting new grommets on this tent. And I've been working on these vents here. So this is one that's still intact. So on the outside, this is what they look like, and it's just got this little tiny piece of Velcro that goes down to there. So right now I'm in the midst of sewing this vent. So I got Velcro all the way across. And right now I just got tape down here so it doesn't keep sticking while I'm working on it. I have to use pliers to actually thread this. This one's a big pain because I gotta stab it through, go inside, pull it through, back up. So it's a big game. Quite the mess. Then the final product is this here, where I've got a chunk of foam inside. And I've got it threaded up and it's sealed up nice, and there's very little for the air to get through on the corners here, and this is even velcroed down here with the original Velcro. So this is the end result. So this should be a lot warmer next time I go out. On the inside, you can't even see the light through it compared to this one here. There's the open dent. I also found out that these zippers aren't really weatherproof. You can see through them. So a little bit of silicone lubricant rubbed on the inside of the zipper here will actually seal that up, and it should still enable me to utilize the zipper with that silicone lubricant in there. So that's what I'm working on currently. Alright, so here's one of the original grommets. It's actually a lot stronger than what I installed, but it's better than nothing. So what I've installed here is I bought grommets, installed them here, upside down, but I didn't care, it was easier. And it's on these tabs that this tent had for reinforcing the joints. So I replaced them everywhere, all along, on every corner. So hopefully that'll be sufficient for the next time we go camping.